Dear Dan, I'm not even sure if this is something you can use on its own or if it's better thrown into a collection of stories, but honestly, you just couldn't make this stuff up. So there's this bar girl I know in Pattaya. I'm based in Bangkok, so we don't see each other very often, but we've kept in touch here and there. Pretty standard situation over here. Now, she has this guy, let's call him her sponsor, one of those guys who's clearly funding a lifestyle he doesn't fully understand. Anyway, he decided to take her up to Bangkok for the last couple of days before he flew back to his home country. Sounds normal on the surface, right? Well, the whole time they were in Bangkok, whenever he was asleep or out of the room, she was messaging me. Not just casually either. She was actively trying to arrange meeting up with me the moment he left. And I mean properly planning it. She had everything timed out down to the minute. She knew exactly when they'd be leaving for the airport, how long the taxi would take, and how quickly she could get from the airport area to my place. It was like a military operation. Now, at one point, she even tried to convince him to pay for an extra night at the hotel. Not for him, but so I could come and see her there after he left. Luckily for his wallet, he said no to that. Still, the fact that she even asked is unbelievable. In the end, nothing actually happened. We didn't meet up. I was busy, and honestly, I couldn't be bothered getting dragged in to the situation. Sometimes it's just easier to stay out of the madness. But here is where it gets ridiculous. So later on, I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see a picture that she posted. It's her and this guy sitting together in the taxi on the way to the airport. Big smiles, looking like the perfect couple. And the caption, "I love you so much. Thank you for taking care of me and see you soon." And you read that and you just think, wow. Because behind that post, I know exactly what was going on just hours before. The messages, the planning, the complete double life. Now this guy clearly has no idea what's really happening, or maybe deep down he does know, but he just chooses to ignore it. Because let's be honest, some of these guys are playing in a league they don't belong in. It's just like stepping up to the plate in the major leagues and not being able to hit the easiest pitch back home. If you know, you know. And that is Thailand for you. Now guys, as you know, I've been living in Thailand for 9.5 years. I've met a hell of a lot of people and I know exactly what goes on when Thai people get involved with foreigners, especially holiday sponsors. They are the creme de la creme because they don't have to live with them each and every day. They only have to see them when they come over to Thailand, so they have the freedom to do whatever they want, play around with Thai guys, find other foreign sponsors, have fun, make money, do whatever. But the guy that's naively fallen in love with them keeps sending monthly money, keeps buying gifts, sending flowers, sending presents, etc. It's the ideal setup for these type of Thai women. Now, as I have said before in other videos, it's very rare for me to meet a couple, a foreign guy and a Thai woman, that haven't cheated on each other, where the woman isn't using the man for money. it's very rare to find a genuine, honest couple that's not based around money and where no cheating goes on. It's absolutely mental back in that country when it comes to relationships with foreigners. It just seems to be the norm nowadays in order to say whatever you need to say to a foreign guy to get him on that monthly payroll and get that easy money coming on in. Now, this can go on for many years. It can go on for 10, 15 years if the foreigner doesn't live in Thailand, because it's much easier for the woman to give him that girlfriend style and keep getting that money, getting sent over to her every single month. And all she has to do is do video calls, send sweet texts and just be nice. And when he does finally come over to Thailand, go and enjoy her free, all-inclusive holiday where he takes her around, pays for everything and showers her in gifts, and at the airport normally gives her a nice lump sum and then toodles, and then off she goes back to a Thai boyfriend, a Thai husband, or to another sponsor, or even back in the bar. It's just the way things operate, but guys keep falling for it, hook, line and sinker. Now, you don't normally get to know about this unless you live in Thailand. Just going there to tourist places on frequent holidays, you don't really get to learn what's really going on. But there's a lot of guys that live in Thailand that have experienced a hell of a lot, even more than me. And I'd like to hear from you guys, from your experiences down in the comments, and tell people what it's really, really like in Thailand with no BS. A lot of it is quite unbelievable because you just wouldn't think it's that ruthless, but it is. Now guys, before I end today's video, I just want to speak about the video that I made yesterday where I shared my experience from living in Thailand for 9.5 years, coming back to England and being here for little over a week. There's a lot of angry people here, there's a lot of angry Brits that are unhappy with the cost of living and how hard it is now in the UK, and rightly so. And all I did was mention about how nice people have been since I've been back here. I've had no issues whatsoever. Every foreign person I've met has been respectful and polite, and every Brit I've met has been respectful and polite. But you've got to understand that my experience has been 2 days near Manchester Airport in a hotel, in the Manchester Airport Hotel for 2 days. And then I've come over to York, which is a nice part of the country, and I've been here ever since. And that's my experience. But over the next couple of months, I'm going to experience more and I'm going to get to see what it's really like. And yeah, the cost of living is ridiculous. But there were some guys in the comments that are really angry, and they started to make it political and get crazy and get a bit edgy. And yeah, I understand there's angry people, and on the internet there's always going to be angry people that are going to put comments on videos and spread their anger about. But guys, please try and get it into your heads that all I'm doing is just simply explaining my experience in a little over a week of coming back to the UK, and everything so far has been positive. I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into your own wacky, crazy viewpoints, etc. All I was doing was explaining my experience, and that is it. So please chill out, guys. Try to be more positive and your lives will get better. That's the way that it is. If you're constantly being negative and you're constantly spreading hate, then guess what? You're going to literally create that reality for the rest of your life, and you're always going to feel negative and hateful. That seems to be how life works. So guys, just do the best that you can and be happy the best as you can. Now also, in yesterday's video, I forgot to tell you about the job that I got offered. It was basically booking appointments for field sales reps to go out to business owners, etc. And I was offered a job doing that, a phone, a laptop, and if I wanted to do field sales, I could have a company car, etc. But ideally, I want to be able to work from home, so I would rather just make appointments and generate my money that way. It comes with a basic and commission. I need to sort out and finalize everything. So I've texted the business owner to find out some more information, and then I will basically state if I'm willing to do the job or not, which I am, because there's not that much to go off. And if I do go back to Thailand, I can take that with me and I can keep doing it. I can still make calls from Thailand. I can still use the internet, etc. I can still make appointments, so I can do it from anywhere in the world. And ideally, I need to make the money online. And if I do bring my son over here to England, I want to be at home so I can literally get him from school, make his dinner, do his homework, etc., and then get on and do some more work. So yeah, really, I need to make sure that I'm doing everything via a computer and via a phone, ideally, but we can't always pick and choose. But that's what I'm hoping for. And if this job comes off, then I have the perfect job for that kind of lifestyle. Also, another thing, I've had a few emails, and in the comments, people have asked about universal credit signing on over here in Thailand after you've been away from the country for several years. I should have an appointment to go and see them. I don't think I'm going to claim, guys, but I want to go down there to get information, to hear what they have to say, so I can let you guys know about it. So if you're looking to come back to your own home country, or back to England at least, and you want to know if you can claim after being out of the country for several years, what's the score, what goes on, I'll be able to tell you firsthand when I go and see them. But guys, I don't think I'm going to claim. Actually, I'm not going to claim. I'm just going to go down there to get information. I want to work. I want to stay busy. And I'm not the type of guy that wants to sit at home and twiddle his fingers doing absolutely nothing. I mean, it's early in the morning here in the UK. I've come out to this field. There's a nature reserve just over there. And it's peaceful. It's quiet. There's no people. I like it. It reminds me of Thailand when I used to go to the local lake, because it's super quiet and nice. The sun's even out, which is great. We should have a good few days. And yeah, I make this video, I go back, I edit, I have some breakfast, and then I get on with other things that I can do, like applying for jobs, sorting my CV out, etc. Anything that's productive, guys, because otherwise it gets really boring. And I don't want to be getting into politics and researching about how crazy the country is or the world is, because that's not going to add any kind of value to my life. And it's just going to make me feel resentful and hateful. And who the hell wants that? Life's hard enough as it is. So guys, enjoy your bank holiday Monday. Be safe, be well. And if you have your own story that you want to share on the channel, get your email sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com and we'll share it on the channel. Thanks for watching. Take it easy and ciao for now. Bye-bye.